Have you ever imagined breaking through thick clouds only to find yourself standing above them, gazing at a sea of white mist and towering mountain peaks bathed in sunlight? That's exactly what happened to us as our cable car climbed higher and higher, piercing through the dense fog. We were greeted by an awe-inspiring view, the majestic peaks of Huangshan glowing under the morning sun, floating above a vast ocean of clouds. What we're seeing now is not just scenery, this is the soul of China. I've been to Huangshan twice before, but I never saw this dreamlike sea of clouds. This time it was breathtaking, a beauty that's grand, magnificent, stirring, and utterly unmatched. I truly believe you can't find anything quite like this anywhere else in the world. This is the beauty of China, the greatness of Huangshan. As a child of this land, I feel proud to call this home. The famous Ming Dynasty geographer and writer Zhu Jiyak once said, "Once you've seen Mount Mei, other mountains are nothing. But once you've seen Huangshan, even Mei is forgettable." It was his way of praising Huangshan's unmatched beauty. Huangshan is both a UNESCO World Cultural and Natural Heritage Site, a global geopark, and the top tier 5 a tourist destination in China. Located in the southern part of Anhui province, the Huangshan Scenic Area is home to 72 peaks. The three main ones, Lotus Peak, Bright Summit, and Celestial Capital Peak, all rise over 1800 meters above sea level. Huangshan is known for its four wonders: oddly shaped pines, bizarre rock formations, a sea of clouds, and soothing hot springs. Among the strange pines, none is more famous than the welcoming pine found next to the Jade Screen Tower. It's the symbol of Huangshan and has stood there for over 800 years. When Premier Zhou Enlai met foreign guests in the Great Hall of the People, he would often take photos with them in front of a mural of this very tree. It has become a worldwide symbol of Chinese hospitality and friendship. But truly, you can find amazing pines all over Huangshan. Look at this tree growing straight out of a sheer cliff. It may not be as famous, but it's just as beautiful. Tall and elegant, with outstretched branches welcoming visitors. How do these pines grow with no visible soil? Out of pure will and resilience, they thrive where nothing should grow, turning hardship into miracles. Strange rocks are easy to spot. The Cloud Sea, however, is rare. Of my 3 visits, only this time in spring 2023 did I witness this dreamy Cloud Sea. And if you're looking for both strange rocks and the sea of clouds, there's no better place than the iconic monkey watching the sea rock. Look closely. On the distant mountaintop is a stone that looks just like a monkey gazing out over the clouds. And as if nature was playing along, a real monkey appeared just as I was filming. Though amusingly, he was more interested in watching people than the sea. Among the monkey troop, the bigger ones claim the best spots and best food. The smaller ones can only wait. When the dominant monkey growls, the others scatter. It's nature's law, survival of the fittest. That we get to witness such natural beauty today is deeply connected to the strength and prosperity of modern China. As an ordinary citizen, I'm sincerely thankful for the new China and the new era. May our beautiful homeland continue to flourish. Now let's talk about the rock formations. Every peak in Huangshan is a sculpture by nature. Look at the pen blossoming with flowers from afar. The mountains look like bamboo shoots. Up close, like bear paws. With the Cloud Sea as a backdrop, it's like a giant natural bonsai. At the top of the stone peak, shaped like a pen, grows a single pine tree. It's said that such beauty could only have been painted by the heavens themselves. This area is also home to Shixin Peak, one of Huangshan's 36 small peaks. It's 1,683 meters above sea level and features stunning rock formations, dense pine forests, and sheer cliffs on 3 sides. Legend says that a Ming Dynasty scholar named Huang Shiwan was so enchanted by the view that he named it Shixin, meaning sea to believe. That's how it became famous. Its beauty is so incredible, you have to see it to believe it. There's even a saying, you haven't truly seen Huangshan's pines unless you've been to Shixin Peak. Here you'll find many of the famous pines receiving pine black tiger, pine lovers, pine dragon claw, pine croaking dragon, pine carcass sea. Beneath the summit of Shixin Peak is Shisugang, said to be Huangshan's #1 wonder. Stone columns jut into the sky, pine trees twist between them, creating a scene known as 18 Arhats worship the South Sea. Each rock and tree appears lifelike, as if telling their own story, and then above it all there's the Sea of Clouds, mysterious, shifting, ever-changing, floating through the strange peaks of Huangshan. I used to say places were like a fairyland, but often that was exaggeration. Not this time. Standing here, surrounded by beauty beyond imagination, I felt something shift in my soul. This was real. This was a true fairyland. I've said before, walking through scenery is like walking in a painting, but now I have to change that, maybe for the first and only time. It's not just walking through a painting, it's walking through a fairyland. The Song Dynasty poet Zhu Yan once wrote, 36 peaks reach into the sky. In this jade platform, even gods linger nearby. If Huangshan stands beside other peaks, it needs no spring, it's already divine. And as we hike onward, towering mountains pierce the clouds. Majestic, dignified, watching the changing weather from above. Isn't that the perfect image of China itself? A civilization standing tall for 5,000 years, unshaken. Finally, we arrive at the main peak, Bright Summit. At 1860 meters above sea level, it now boasts modern amenities and incredible views. In the distance are Lotus Peak and Celestial Capital Peak, forming Huangshan's three great summits. My three visits, one in perfect sun, one in rain, and now above the clouds. A complete experience of Huangshan's many faces, looking down. From Bright Summit over the peaks and sea of clouds, you almost feel like a ruler surveying the world. If the Bright Summit of Mount Kunlun is where martial artists duel, then Huangshan's Bright Summit must be where gods come to spar. This is a divine place, a heavenly realm. Even monks and Taoists once came here to seek enlightenment. Truly, this is the perfect place to pray, to reflect, and to feel close to something greater. So let me end with the words of a song, my message to the land I love. Love you, not a rail of your rolling southern seas, your snowy northern plains, your endless forests, your mighty mountains, your rushing rivers that carry my dreams. I love you, Natore, give you my youth, my passion, my mother, my homeland. If you like the video, then please like and subscribe the channel. We are waiting for your loving comments.